It is 2953 of the Third Age. Erebor has been reclaimed. Sauron has fled from Mirkwood into Mordor to begin his pursuit for the One Ring. And the last meeting of the White Council has tasked Gildor Inglorion with assembling a fellowship to stop Umbarian pirates from assembling ancient artifacts from a Second Age prophecy. Join the players of this Adventures of Middle-earth Dungeons & Dragons campaign as they unravel the mysteries of the prophecy. Welcome to Arador in Part 1 of the Inglorion Bastards trilogy, Search for Tol Arasir.
I'm going to switch you guys to another map, and we're getting right into this. So, Marco, this is going to be the last of your known land roll, embarkation rolls.
Yeah.
So if you can, if you're able to do the embarkation roll now.
What is it?
All right, let's take a look here. All right, meager supplies and poor meals.
Oh shit!
Meager
supplies and poor meals.
Well, you are getting into like a really sort of desolate, cold. It's green where you guys are now, but you look up the hill to sort of where the soldiers went, and it gets pretty barren. So whether as a result of unfortunate mishaps during cooking, a scarcity of game, a blunder when picking mushrooms, or a need for haste leading to the company simply eating what scraps they have while on the move, the meals eaten during this journey have the tendency to be, by turns, undercooked, infrequent, burned, tasteless, or just foul. As a result, all members of the company receive a -1 on all skill checks made throughout the journey.
Oh, what? That hurts.
All right.
It could be worse.
So that's just skill checks.
So okay, yeah. All right. The last embarkation roll we had, I don't think I ever failed that, but we're just moving on from that because we're on a different part of the journey right now, right?
Yeah.
This is sort of like to set the flavor of the area that we're in, basically.
If I'm tracking someone in my known lands, I automatically learn their exact number, their sizes, and how recently they passed through the area.
Oh, wow, that's awesome. This music is not what I thought it was.
Close enough. That sounds like good journeying music to me. Very
right.
But yeah.
So at this point in the mountain, I've used this map before. I love this map. It's kind of a switchbacky map. You guys have gotten to a place in the mountains where you are starting to worry a little bit about, the mountain basically looms up to your left, and there's some trees, and it looks like the snow sits like really heavy on the trees, and every once in a while you'll hear like a rumbling of snow just come plowing down the mountain. You'll see like a white spray coming off the mountain. On your right, you know that, let me just get a measurement here for you. Is it Anglon? Or how do you say your name?
Yeah, Anglin.
Anglin is about 35 feet away from a massive drop-off to his right. And you can tell this mountain kind of just switchbacks up the place. And Feredir, you realize that you're starting to get close to the place where Arador actually died, and where your grandfather probably passed. So at this point, Baron, Spriggs' character, you realize, and you're starting to see some signs of. Actually, I'll say, Marco, your character recognizes some other tracks in the snow, sort of like smaller feet, and you believe them to be dwarves. And so if you guys have this communication, maybe Spriggs has some information for you about this area.
Oh, it ain't good dwarves.
So something about the dwarves was that, like, whenever they had the 7 rings of power, it was duly noted that none of them turned evil, but it did amplify, like, their greed and lust for gold. It was also said that very few willingly served in the side of darkness, but those who did were called the Dourhands. They teamed up with the goblins and orcs. Considering this is a stronghold, we might run into some of them here. They were led by a wraith named Skorgrim Dourhand, and he was a dwarf king back in ancient times. And he led the Dourhands clan to attack the refugee of Edelon, is that right?
Yeah, it's not going to come into it. Don't worry about it. It's an old sort of elven kingdom.
Okay, yeah, and it's an elven settlement. And then they were looking for power of immortality with the relics that the elves had. He managed to destroy most of it, but was stopped by an elf named Talagon, who brought down the library walls on top of them both, killing them and ending the conflict back during before the War of the Ring happened. Then he was revived by the members of his clan, and he started leading them once again. So,
in the Dourhand territory is basically spread from originally they were where Sprigs
in the Blue Mountains.
Okay, so to your west, but basically they've formed partnerships with the soldiers of Angmar, and you're basically heading right into the heart of their territory.
All right, it's gonna be dwarfs then.
Angolon would be like, "Oh, this sounds interesting."
Well, Christian, your character knows you've heard of Scargrim.
I was gonna say he would be really interested about hearing the elven relics too from the past or whatever.
So Scorgrim is actually he was described by Burin as like a wraith, like he lived a long time ago, was killed, and then his people managed to bring him back. So he's kind of like a folk lore character.
Terrifying.
Supposedly he leaves his tribe again.
Supposedly. All right, what's the move here? We gonna scout a little bit?
Yeah, I think perception checks.
Yeah.
All right. So at this point, your horses are unable to continue.
Ganoush.
We'll save the icons though. If you want to just move them off somewhere, maybe off the cliff. we'll save the icons, and you can reuse those later on.
Later, horse just boot him off the cliff. Wish.
Like a horsepede, you put your horse's ass right on my head.
There you go. Right there. Horsepede.
It's a horse train.
Horse train. Wee wee.
So you guys are. Looks like maybe the Hobbit is just coming out. He still has his reddish tinge to his skin from being poisoned back by the river, back by Narrowhell.
Is he sober right now? I'm kind of wondering. I'm not sure he's been sober the entire time we've been playing. I think secretly he might be topping off every now and again.
That pipe weed?
Yeah, it's the weed. That's what it is.
Definitely had a significant amount of pipe weed.
Yeah. Between like the party, I guess the Hobbit, the Elf, and the Woodman. Probably the Woodman because you're like crossing eventually across the Misty Mountains back into the sort of your homeland, right?
Yeah.
You're excited to be doing that. The Elf is really excited to maybe possibly learn more about this wraith-like dwarf from ancient times. And the Hobbit's just happy to be here.
Yep. And I'm distracted.
So you guys are, you definitely, like, you think you hear voices on the wind, but it's really hard. It's really hard for you to make out, like, where they would be. You think, let me see who would smell this. So the Woodman thinks that he even smells smoke.
Okay. I guess I would tell the rest of the group that I'm smelling smoke and that I'm hearing things. The Hobbit, I assume, agrees with me. Tessera, what do you hear? I hear something.
What do you hear with your Hobbit ears?
And let's go ahead and roll turn order. All right, so Feredir, Burn, and Angolin will go first. So you're welcome to look around, do your movements. You could try to be stealthy. That's up to you. But basically, like I said, the mountain looms up to your left. You can tell there's going to be a switchback, probably about 70 feet ahead, maybe 90 feet ahead.
How high is this wall to our left?
Pretty tall.
Okay.
I'd say
Probably wouldn't be able to climb it.
I'd say about 40, 50 feet where you are right now.
Okay. Kind of wonder if there's any chance that we can climb up and take a little peek-see and see what they see up there.
Does anybody have to climb or equipment to climb?
Negative.
I think I have a rope.
Unless seasonal traveling equipment counts. I don't remember what was actually in the seasonal traveling equipment.
Is climbing a thing, or is it like acrobatics, or it's athletics? Athletics.
Well, climbing is obviously like a monster skill. But yeah, you could do an acrobatics or an athletics check. The DC would be pretty tough. You think it'd be pretty hard to get up there?
All right. Well, I think on my turn, I'm gonna. I have advantage on all wisdom tracking checks. So I'm gonna see if I can gather some more information on how our quarry went about getting up this mountain.
So you're directly behind them. You can tell, I guess, based on this roll, you can tell that they've been traveling for a long time, and they're starting to slow down a little.
All right, great. So I guess I tell everyone we're gaining on them. We should press ahead if everyone is in good shape to move on. Yeah.
So let's have everybody go ahead and do their first move if you're going to go straight forward, and then we'll do another round of perception checks.
I'm going up over the edge of this cliff.
Are you?
Yeah.
So you guys get here, and before Riken can go, can we get a round of perception again? All right, Feredir, you're like hustling. You're like tracking. I'm picturing Aragorn when he's sort of running through the plains of Rohan. And he's like looking at the ground, and suddenly you see motion out of the corner of your eye, and basically sort of your left. You kind of turn and look, and Josh, you get a much better view of it because you're kind of watching them go.
Yeah.
You see this.
Oh, that's shitty.
Up on a ledge, and he has a boulder up above his head. So this is what you see.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So you've now encountered 3 different kinds of trolls in your journey. The 3. Yeah. So, and he's holding a boulder up. Yeah. So he is going to. I just rolled to see. He's going to throw it across Burn and Anglin. So he rolled pretty well. He just crit. So I will say that I'll give you guys a chance to dodge. You're still going to take damage, but you'll take half damage if you manage to pass. Don't do a save. Don't do a dex save. Do a like an acrobatics or like maybe even an athletics if that's more your thing. Burren's going to get pummeled. So Anglin, you'll be able to take half damage on this. So I'm going to roll for damage now. Alright, so Burn, you don't even see it coming. You're totally clocked by this. You're like smashed down into the snow, and the snow and ice, and it just continues rolling over you. And Anglin, you manage to it just clips you. So
you get crushed.
So Burn takes 9 damage, and Anglin, you take half of that. So rounded up 5. And then Riken, you're up.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna shoot this guy. I feel like I saw this, and maybe I was trying to pop off a shot before he threw the boulder, but I just wasn't in time. So maybe we can distract him. Yeah, I just shot Burn. I'm really bad under pressure.
So, are you going to use your movement because your shot went way wide? Like the snow is like blowing in your face. You're a little freaked out by this hill troll. Feredir, you see it and you don't believe it, but you remember that Arador was actually killed by a hill troll.
Your shot causes an avalanche down the mountain, kills everybody in the party.
So I didn't say it, but I want to encourage you guys to do shit like that because if you don't do it, I might just do it to you. So you got to bring yourself up out of the snow and ice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the only reason why that boulder didn't crush and totally mutilate you is because it smashed you into the snow, and when you get up, it's going to be like a dwarf imprint, like a dwarf snow angel underneath you.
Well, and dwarves were made of stone, so it just scuffed me up pretty bad.
Yeah, it sure did. Yeah, if stone is a bloody pulp, that is.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Mark of Rage in Twitch just said, "You got knocked the fuck out." All right, so it's Riken's move. You already moved, so Feredir's up. Go ahead, Marco.
All right, cool. So Feredir's got a bunch of adrenaline right now after catching the hill troll out of the corner of his eyes, seeing that boulder. So he's gonna go straight for him. Alright, so I sort of crush through the bushes.
You're all snowy coming out the other side.
Yeah, I don't even care. Yeah, these things are my nemesis, pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, it's probable, right, that Arador was killed by this troll, and so was your grandfather. Well, not this troll, but your grandfather was probably also killed by a troll.
This troll's grandfather.
Yeah.
You killed my grandfather.
Exactly. Thank you. Who's that, Max?
Yeah.
Cheers.
Alright, cool. So I got 2 scimitars. I'd be dual wielding.
Alright.
Ooh.
My friend, you hit both times, barely.
Nice.
Wow, really? Is this 15 then?
Nice. Okay, so 6 and then 7.
And so you just like, you guys think you're looking at the dwarf because he's basically like raging. He comes up and uses his 2 scimitars to cut into the troll who looks affronted that you managed to cut him. And then Brian, it's your turn. You're like, I'll say basically, we didn't roll for prone or anything like that. So you're not prone, but you're actually like pushed down into like the snow and ice.
Dwarf snow angel.
Okay, well, I'm gonna climb out of the snow, go up here, screaming, like, just on a warpath.
So Feredir and Burn, you get up here, and as you're attacking, you see some dwarves who basically have just snuffed out a fire up there, and they're coming to join the battle.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
All right, and 14 is going to miss, unfortunately. But the meat shield is in the building now, folks.
So Angolan's going to take, kind of get his bow and get his wits about him after that damage he took, and make a shot up at the.
Oof, nice.
And then afterwards, I'm going to kind of move this general direction.
So the troll's got another arrow sticking out, or got an arrow sticking out of him. Alright, so this dwarf is going to come up and attack Burin. He's going to attack you with a war pick. Alright, he misses. Alright, Tessero, you're up.
Dodge, duck.
Alright, Tessero is pretty intimidated by this big troll dude. Because he's much larger. So he's gonna try and shoot him with his bow.
Alright. So that's going to miss, unfortunately. The hill troll is going to take a look at Feredir, who just skewered him, and he is going to... Let's see here. He doesn't have anything in his arms right now.
Kill me.
He's going to do a slam attack, but I'm going to give him disadvantage on this. He's going to try to knock you off of the cliff.
I was going to try to do that.
He manages to hit you. So he slams you, and I'll have you do an athletic check against his. So you are knocked off of this cliff. You take 7 damage from the fall. So you manage to, you see it coming, so you got up your arms and possibly even your sword, and he just nails you off of the wall.
I dropped my swords.
You drop your swords? Alright.
Well, probably. I don't know.
On your turn.
On my turn.
Alright, so the Dourhand Dwarf is going to come up to the wall here, and he's going to look menacingly at you.
Alright, so I'm gonna take a shot at the dwarf, I guess. His menacing look pissed me off. He's kind of ruining my move. I was actually gonna.
How dare you?
Yeah, I'm actually thinking I was gonna sprint over to the cliffs here, and try to make it up the cliff so that I'm actually behind these guys, so we have them a little bit more surrounded. Especially since now it's just Burin up there. How high are these cliffs, though?
Where you are, this is probably 35 feet tall, or maybe more like 30 here.
Yeah, so I can't really do that in one move then.
That'd be a hell of a move if you could.
Yeah. I mean, I could just barely make it there. So I'm gonna pop off a shot at dwarf number 2 and then move towards the cliffs a little bit.
Okay.
No, God damn it,
man, your rolls.
That sucks, man.
How could it be possible to roll that poorly that frequently?
All right, Feredir, you're sort of picking yourself up. Wherever you blocked is it's wicked sore.
Wicked sore.
Let's say I spend half my movement getting up. So I'm assuming I fall prone, unless I do something awesome.
We didn't roll for it, so just go ahead. You can do your full movement if you want.
Alright, so I land on my feet, and then I'm actually gonna move back this way. I'm like, alright, I'll be fighting next to you. That's fine. So, I guess I sort of throw my scimitars into the snow so that they're sticking out.
Okay, yeah.
So I can pick them up later. Yeah. And I pull out my great bow and I take a shot at this menacing dwarf who also pissed me off. Actually, I'll take a shot at the troll. I think that's more in line with what Feredir wants.
Agreed. right, so the wind is starting to like blow you off target, and you just like will yourself to fire and stick him in the arm or the shoulder or something. All right, burn 10. Yep, I got it.
I'm gonna whack this dwarf that ran up to me. He's a disgrace.
Angolan's gonna take another shot at the troll.
Okay. Oh, good. All right, you got him.
Yeah, not great damage, but
No. Okay, not quite bloody, but getting pretty close. All right, the hill troll does not look very happy, and he when you shoot him, his eyes meet yours, Angolan.
oh, that's good.
Eye contact is crucial.
That's right. You got to make a good eye contact.
A good first impression. And then, I'm just going to move up here by the halfling and call it a turn.
All right. Well, the Dourhand Dwarf that's next to Burin is going to use his war pick again, and he's going to miss. All right, Tessero.
Alright, Tessero's gonna do a pretty cool roll thing. He's gonna go like right there. Completely unnecessary, but he did it anyway. And he was like, "Oh, you guys see that?" Now he's gonna take out his bow and try and shoot the troll again. Oh, nice!
Oh, that is nice, man. Yeah.
Sneak it. Oh boy! Wow.
Wow, man. So you do 17 damage, is that right?
Yeah, he's aiming right for the troll's nose.
Nice.
All right, so you get him in like the neck. It wasn't a called shot. You had disadvantage on that. And he's bloodied. You can tell the troll is like the snow all around is like he's it's just covered, it's red. And the troll now is like hell bent on YouTube back there. So he turns and he just like barrels past Burin, who gets an attack.
Oh boy!
He just like pushes him out of the way. Yeah,
Tessero sees the troll running towards him, and he's instantly regretting his decisions of showing off and hitting the.
It was a sweet roll, though. It was a sweet roll.
Alright, so he's going to do his crush attack. So he just, he runs by Tessero, and he tries to, and he gets 2 of these. Alright, so he runs right in between you, and he, as he's going by, he, tries to pound you into the snow. Alright, 8 damage to you, and Angolan is going to try the same thing to you, and he will hit you.
You sure about that?
I'm sure, and he does 6 damage to you with the crush attack, so he basically just, pounds on you guys. Alright, the Dourhand Dwarf that's above Riken takes he has another one of those picks that his friend has, and he just he hits the side of the mountain with all the snow on it and the rocks, and he's going to try to bury Riken.
There we go. What do you want me to fail at rolling?
No, he didn't roll very high. So you see the snow starting to come, and you duck closer to the mountain, but it's not enough to really do any damage.
Okay. All right, asshole. Check this out. I tested that guy did that. I am going to climb the cliff, and I'm going to do it successfully. And when I get to the top, I'm going to grab his foot and pull him down over the cliff. I'm not trying to get up to the top. I'm just trying to get to the point where I can reach his foot and yank him down. And I'm doing it sort of under the cover of all the snow he just knocked on me, though. He's looking down, and all he sees is snow, right? And I'm going to come up with the hand out of the nowhere and yank him down with it. All right, how do I roll this out?
Well, he either will get an attack on you, or I'm going to give you disadvantage on this attack. Basically, he's watching you come, and he has got his pick waiting. He isn't sure what you're going to do to him or when you're going to attack. But you basically, at the last minute, lunge up and grab his ankle. So he's going to take a shot at you.
Okay.
But then you can roll to just do a d20. All right, he's going to miss you.
Oh yeah.
All right, so let's do an opposed athletics check
On me?
Yeah. So he'll do one. This is basically like a grapple situation. All right, you overpower him and you toss him off.
Nice. So come down here and fight with us.
All right, so the Dourhand Dwarf basically falls right next to Bear, and I'll give Bear an attack too.
Munch him.
He misses it. He's fighting him off, but he lands. You can tell it takes the wind out of him. All right, Feredir.
Alright, I'm gonna drop my bow, pick up my scimitars that were sticking out of the snow,
Okay.
and I'm gonna move up to the guy that fell on his ass.
You're not gonna go save the glass cannons?
Nah.
That's up to Burn.
I'll do my best. I haven't hit anything yet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna double slash this guy.
Alright, so the first one hits.
Okay.
So it's 11 damage.
Yeah.
Alright, he's pretty bad.
I'm actually gonna move back to where my bow is.
Alright, he's prone, so he can't attack you.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna disengage from the Dourhand, go over behind the hill troll, and I'm gonna slip down the mountain and fall off the edge.
Jesus, dude. Man. Alright. Just for the sake of levity, let's do...
if you knock over the troll when you fall.
Do like a... you can do like an athletics, since that's your thing. See if you fall down.
You tried to do one of those whirlwind swings? Is that what happened to you?
Alright, so you managed to stay on your feet, but it's not pretty.
No, it wasn't.
Alright, Anglin, so this hill troll just pummeled you.
Yeah, no, I'm not in a good spot right now, so I guess he would just kind of steel himself and try and use his bow in close range. He'll probably get a
disadvantage, yeah. Alright, so you shoot wide. You're afraid you're going to hit either Tessero or Burn. Alright, and the Dourhand is going to come up behind you, Burn, and hit you. Alright, Tessero.
Alright, okay, because I have cunning action, so I can disengage as a minor action.
Yep.
I also have hobbit nimbleness, so I can move through a medium or larger creature. So I'm gonna try and he's gonna dive through the hill trolls. He's gonna go back here, and then he's gonna take another shot.
That's awesome.
And he misses.
He does. Yes, he does. Man, you guys, your rules. Just for the sake of trying it, because I firmly believe this, log out of Roll20 and log back, or just close the window and come back in. I swear it happens sometimes. There are nights that I just roll like shit, and I think it's Roll20.
I mean, your seed is bad, right? Your RNG seed?
Yeah.
I'm also gonna move back here too. By the way.
Okay.
Because it's not real randomness; it's generated.
Right. Alright, so he's going to take a shot at, let's see, the first one is Burn, and 19 will hit, and he definitely hits Anglin. So let me just roll for damage here. So he does another crush attack on both of you. Alright, and Dourhand Dwarf picks himself up, and since the bear is right there, he's going to attack Bear.
Oh man, the last time somebody attacked Bear, didn't go well for them.
And he hits Bear. 6 damage on Bear.
Oh... I see him attacking Bear, and he's not looking at me, and I draw my bow, and I'm like just long enough for the arrow to fully leave the bow before it hits the guy in the head, and I take a shot right in the side of his head.
All right, now you will have disadvantage in this range. You can take a step back and get an opportunity attack without disadvantage.
Oh, okay, let's do that. It's not as dramatic as point blank shooting him in the temple, though.
He takes a shot at you and misses.
Yes! Shot myself in the foot.
Jesus, guys.
double-digit rolls, at least.
All right, yeah. That would have killed him, but Feredir, you're up. You want to use inspiration? I'll let you. I mean, if you...
These guys don't have anything to do with my history, so...
Yeah, it doesn't always have to be about history. You can...
Oh, it's my dog!
If you can rationalize...
What's your... we have our character hopes or whatever.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter. My dog, the dude just, axed my dog.
You can use it.
So, your inspiration, right? I tried to headshot him because he just axed my dog.
All right,
basically.
You get him right in the temple.
Suck it.
He's dead. All right, nicely done.
I don't get shadow points for headshotting somebody?
No, not when they're attacking you.
Okay. I feel like that was a little egregious. In my mind, it looked really cruel.
You're like, yeah. Be a gangster.
Exactly.
I'll leave my bow there.
All right.
I'm going for the hill dwarf this time. Hill troll, I mean.
All right. Hill dwarf.
Now that dwarf is dead, I'm gonna come up this way.
That's unbelievably bad rolls. So somehow this hill troll who doesn't even see you totally dodges you.
Well, this troll just crushed my face.
Yes, he did.
So I'm gonna whack at him again.
Oh Jesus, dude! I'm gonna let you log out of Roll20 and log back in and try that. Did you really?
Yeah.
Is that your third crit fail?
Yes.
All right, roll again. I'm tired. This is not fair. Roll again. All right. Alright, so that's going to hit. So you do 10 slashing damage on him. You feel comfortable with that?
No, I'm happy. It's the first time I've hit.
Alright, so you come up to him and with your big axe and you chop him in the tuchus. Alright, Anglin, this big troll is in front of you. He's just pounded you twice. You're probably close to being bloodied, if not bloodied.
Yeah. Guess I'm gonna have to throw a heal on myself and try and get away from him. So
Okay.
I'll go ahead and heal first.
Alright.
Wait, do you touch yourself, or do you...
Yeah, I just pull open my pants and just,
About you.
and then I'm gonna try and come over this way.
Alright, he's going to attack you, and he will 16 hit. Yes, it does, my friend. Take another 4 damage. Alright.
Give me the scholar tank.
The Dourhand Dwarves burn will miss
All those
him.
books.
Tessero.
All right. I'm gonna do another roll, and he's gonna take another shot at this troll. He's aiming for the right butt cheek specifically,
Alright, got it.
and
You're going to hit... No, I'm just kidding. No, you missed.
can I use my inspiration because Tessero thinks it would be really funny for the troll to have an arrow sticking out of its butt.
I will give it to you.
All right, yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think Tessero just thinks it would be really, really funny.
He is a stoner. I can imagine that his inspiration applying.
Yeah.
I think this is totally in character. So go ahead. Alright, so 13 damage. Alright, the hill troll is not looking good. He's got an arrow sticking out of his ass.
Tessero is just he knocked himself prone because he's just laughing so hard.
Alright, so it's the hill troll's turn. He's going to turn around and he's going to clock Burn and Feredir. Oof. Crits Burn and hits Feredir. Alright, and it's Riken's turn.
All right, so I'm gonna turn my focus from this trollhound to this Dourhand dwarf, and I'm gonna whip around and I'm gonna take a shot at the troll.
Alright.
See if we can't steal this guy.
Riken's going to whip it out and shoot the
Take a shot at the troll.
Yeah.
This is like playing a game, a video game, and kill stealing somebody. Hopefully. Nope.
No. Alright, Feredir. Alright, Riken, go ahead and move if you want, or you can move Bear too.
Okay, cool. Well, we might.
Well, actually, Bear would just stay with you, probably.
Yeah, I assume he just stays on my heel at all times.
I'm gonna move up behind the troll, and then I'm gonna take some hits on him.
Okay, there we go. Alright, so Feredir, the last time he gets hit, like something just comes over him. You guys see him like duck under the arms, and he comes up and he slashes once, and he kind of stabs, if you can stab with a scimitar, and the troll just kind of falls over.
Nice.
I think it's fitting that you got the kill myself. And this Dourhand is going to try to run on his turn, but it's Burn's turn first.
Oh, he is not going anywhere. I'm gonna move around the other side of him and miss again.
Alright, I'm going.
Alright. Am I able to, where I'm at, am I able to see the dwarf directly above me? One, I have a shot at him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot then.
Alright.
And I'm gonna miss horribly.
Oh, Jesus. Alright, so he's going to attempt to go around you and run, so go ahead and take a shot at him.
I try to knock him out.
You can try to hit him. Alright, you got a really good hit on him. But he is going to continue moving forward, and he's going to get to about there because he's sprinting. Alright, Tessero.
Alright, Tessero's gonna do a couple more rolls this way,
Alright.
and then he's gonna shoot this dwarf. Damn it!
Alright, that's going to miss.
This way,
Alright, Riken, this thing
Guys,
is,
stop rolling.
you think this is probably the last time you're going to have line of sight until you move up?
Okay. All right. So let's take the shot. It's not going to do much. Yeah. This guy hasn't taken any damage, has he?
Yeah, he took a pretty nasty. He's bleeding.
Yes. Son of a bitch! I'm throwing this bow out. Next time somebody finds a bow, I'm taking it. We're throwing this one out.
Sorry, I dropped my bow, so let's see. Here comes 2 attacks.
You are going to kill him, my friends. So you guys kill the last of the Dourhand Dwarves. But you know you're kind of in the heart of their country. And Anglin, you get a really sort of cold, tingly feeling. As an elf, you're used to being up in the mountains near where you live. before. Actually, you're from Mirkwood, but whatever. You don't really feel the temperature as much as the rest of these folks, but you get some sort of like an uneasy, like goosebump kind of feeling as the last of the Dour Herons fall.
And silence.
Oh yeah, I actually just got up to feed my cats real quick. What did I miss? I was going.
I was just speaking directly to you.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my cat was like had his ass in my face, and I was like, all right, enough of this. I'm gonna feed
Fucking perfect.
You get this weird kind of like creepy when the last of the dwarves fall. You know, like this is their home territory, and you know all those rumors of Skorgrim. The folk to like it seems like the shade just sort of falls on the region, and it, like the temperature drops like 15 degrees. Feredir, near where you are over here, you see where I'm pinging. You see scrawled into the wall. Here fell the king of the Dunedain.
Oh no!
Yeah, so Angelin would be like, yeah. He'd be like, let's just hurry through this area. This is a most unpleasant place.
Okay. I run up to whatever the markings are.
So it's basically like you remember the book that they read in sort of the Mines of Moria,
Yeah.
where like the last word is like they're coming, and it's like kind of like trails off, right? Like it's like scrawled on, and it's like whoever did it like basically didn't finish the last word.
Alright, that's upsetting. Yeah.
But not many Dunedain have probably been into this region.
I feel like it's less of an upsetting thing and more of like a probably should honor thing, maybe? You might be one of the only ones who have ever been here since somebody wrote that, right?
So as Feredir
Probably
sort of
would be one of the only ones that have been here.
yeah, no, totally. So as Feredir sort of like takes a knee, you guys hear drums.
Oh, not like dramatic drums because he's like praying to his lost king, but like
Drums.
drums in the mountains.
Drums in the deep.
Oh,
Shit. So I guess I'd be like, as much as I want to pay my respects, we can't linger here. We must go now.
Yeah, Angelin would just start walking away and be like, yes, hurry, come on.
Oh,
So you guys,
Estro's kind of bobbing along to the drums. He's humming a nice Shire tune.
he's like,
Along nicely.
you guys
cool
hear
of a tick.
Though this marks the end of the episode, the road goes ever on. Until next time, join us at longwinded.one and consider giving us a review on Apple Music, Spotify, or really whichever platform you choose.